Yeah, sounds good.
Um,
Perfect.
yeah, I think the World Ruins games initially like threw me for a loop because I was trying to use a lot of the emblems and I realized the value is at least maybe you I assume you agree with this. The value is more so in the 40 gold and the fawn, and the emblems are just whatever. If you reforge them, I think is what's best. Like reforge a bunch of them, I think it's best to try to get and emblems. But I
Yeah.
guess what are your thoughts on why World Runes is so good? Because initially I'm really bad at those types of augments, and I wasn't even taking it for a while. Then I started taking it every time just to get more reps. But
Isn't it like how many emblems do you start with? 2, right? And then you get 2 more after, or no?
yeah, it's 2, and then 40 gold and a fawn.
Fun. Yeah, I mean, it's just insane in terms of its value, right? Like,
Even if the guys are dead, right?
even if it's delayed, if it read, like, even if the emblems are dead, like, if you, I mean, you're not gonna have 4 dead emblems, but an emblem is like 4 emblems is at least 2 items worth of value, I think. Like, if you can get some kind of team wide buff, it's for sure worth an item, right? Like, if you can like fit in an extra tier of defender or an extra, or like you can play Juggernaut with for your Swain without having to play any of the bad Juggernauts. Like, it is
yeah,
about an item's worth of value because you can put it on something else too, right? So like I think 4 emblems averages like 2 items of value, and if an augment red, when do you usually proc it? Did you find?
if you high rolled, you could start on 2-5. If you low rolled, you
It's
typically start
4-1.
3-1.
3-1.
3,
Okay.
3-1. You start on 3, so meaning you proc it on whatever 4 rounds after that is. Yeah, you start on 2-5 versus 3-1, and then you have to put it in for 4 rounds, basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if an augment red gain an item now, it's a little bit worse early, is what I'll say. It's a little bit worse than item early. But gain a fawn and 40 gold on like 3-5, 3-6. It's just very good later, I think.
Oh wait, wasn't there an augment that did that? The one that like you wait 6 rounds and then you get crown
Kitchen.
and an emblem.
Like kitchen is comparable, and this is
Yeah,
just
yeah, kitchen. It's basic kitchen, but it gives you 40 gold and it's 4 emblems instead
yeah.
of instead of
Yeah,
1.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's just busted then in that sense. Okay, yeah, I think I hadn't like done
The
the
calc.
thought about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't like having to play around emblems, but in reality, you don't even need to play around the emblems.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, you don't have to
if
play
you
with them at all. You just have to proc it, which means that like preferably you're playing around the Yordle Demacia Ionia board. Because it can like get pretty close to procking it naturally pretty early.
yeah, for sure. Your Demacia is the best, and then you just have the 2 pieces.
Yep.
Yeah, so these games I ended up having like so many slots, and I just didn't quite know what to do. I don't know if maybe my setup like early game also made it harder for me to know what to do because like with the 2 emblems. Well, I guess so. Maybe to even take a step further back with when taking World Runes,
Yeah.
I guess if we're saying that the value of the augment is more so in the 40 gold and the fawn, that probably means that the items you make and the direction you go towards should not really weight the emblems all that much. It should probably weight your items even.
It
Like
should weight your
way more.
units and your items. Yeah, like you would play
Yeah.
mostly normally, and then you would want to know how to adjust to get like the good splashes in, basically, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Like Piltover and yeah, I think it's having a game plan around how to splash stuff, which is more so like searching on the patch specifically and the emblem stats, stuff like that.
Yeah, like
So yeah, so you're still okay. So playing more normally will probably help with like here. I think my setup is just whatever. Like I have JG, which is like a pretty shit item right now, and
Yep.
and adaptive. But okay, so I guess if this is your setup, going to the roll down, what are we looking to?
Yeah, okay. So you have AP and you're rolling an 8, right? So
Yeah,
you have kind of like 2.5 options. Either you're
I have 2 fonts because I've got coordination.
yeah. Either you're playing around, you have like 3.5 options, but you have no other like consistent carry items, basically, right? You have more Ionia units, so you're more inclined to play around this. I would be inclined to say that there's not an invoker, right? No.
Ionia, no,
No.
there's not.
I would be inclined to say so. Lux, I think, is like pretty bad on. I get some Demacia in. I guess you technically could play around both Lux and Liss, but I think you're trying to more so play around
List,
Liss
right?
and Ionia. I think you try to get in both Felward and Ionia, I think. And you get an Ionia like you, because those two things fit in pretty well, right? What is the Ionia of this game? You know?
I forgot.
Okay, it's fine. If it's like decent
Yeah.
on ice, I mean, you would put any of them on list, I guess. But I think you need to identify what core you should play around and then work off from there. I think it's really hard to try to keep Lux open from here. I also think you probably shouldn't, because the chance you can get to Galio is very low, which subsequently means that you shouldn't really try to play into vertical Demacia, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's not Vert Demacia here. So if it's not Vert Demacia, you're clearly supposed to play around the Ionia Felyord Invoker kind of package. So it would have been nice.
Is your
Yeah,
logic on Lux more so around like if you can't hit Galio, you just try to not play it at all? Is like
I think
you
so.
assume
Yeah, I
a lot of
think
the value is in the Galio.
yeah, I think it's not that I think it's not that good, basically. Like, have you tried playing Lux in like a neutralist flex setup? Like it's just not very strong, I think. I don't know, I think the power level is low.
It's not awful, but yeah, it caps lower than all the others. I think this is better for
Yeah,
sure.
and like
I think Lux
trying
is good as a duo. It's a good duo for like until like stage 6, and then it still sucks.
for like Annie boards, right?
Yeah, mostly for Annie.
Yeah,
boards.
it's for
Annie
Annie boards,
House boards.
but you need to play around like Vert Arc, which like doesn't like you. How do I describe this?
I'm too far from getting to that,
You're trying to play cores that splash in as many useful traits as you possibly can, and that like arc vertical, I don't think is very good for doing that. I think like you splash in like random Ionia or random Demacia, but those are kind of useless. If you look at the kinds of boards you're trying to that are more so good at splashing in those random stuff, it's like 3 Failure can get in Defender, Piltover, Warden for your Braum. Ionia is just like kind of okay here. You're probably always playing random Taric. Yeah, you're probably always playing random Taric. And then the other slots are like you can play a set. I think is pretty good. The legendaries can fit in. Like if you were to plot out what this board actually like from this point, after you see your emblems, when do you cash out your world runes?
Cash it out quite a bit. I cashed out maybe 3. Wait, no, I cashed out really early. I think it was like 3-2.
Were you planning to? Were you like trying to plan out what the structure of your board should be? I'm not sure if at Paris we'll be allowed to use a team builder on the side. Probably not, actually. But you could do it in the team planner to like a lesser effect. Basically, just like start planning out 2 fawns. Holy shit! Yeah, start planning out what you're going to be playing on your board, essentially. And I think it would be very good to have Nunu unlocked here, but unfortunately, I don't think we have it. Even though we probably could have. I think you know what I
probably
mean?
get. Yeah, I think actually playing around like for a lot of boards, Fast 9 and Level 8 boards, having the Kubuko unlocked is such a big deal actually. So I'd probably just do it more, like hold more of the Ordals, and you can always proc it on 3-7, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a 3-7 proc ideally. So like here, I mean, I would also need a planner to be able to do this here. Let me open this up real quick. Like this is how I would do it. Here. So your emblems are Yordle. So you have what do you have?
Yordle, Piltover, Demacia, Ionia.
Yordle, Pilt, Ionia, Demacia. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I assume I'm probably meant to actually just stack Yordle and like play the game as if I don't have Yordle and as if I don't have Demacia.
Yeah. This doesn't do anything, and like this is like like barely a splash basically. So
and even Ionia, I think I'm also not even meant to consider.
Yeah, it's not that important.
It's just built over, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like you might be able to get that in for free anyways.
But honestly, does Piltover 4 do board wide stuff?
No, 4 is almost always selfish. 6 is also almost always selfish as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so from this spot, I would be like, you're probably always playing around what is it? This, and this because you have AP items. Or is it Sedge? And then you're always playing, I think you're always playing the Loris because it's a better unit. So like you have this so far. As far as invokers go, you take your pick of like what's strong. If you somehow you could have unlocked Oriana, right? Or no?
Probably with
Probably.
Piltover Spat, it's easier.
But
I
you
can do
don't
it.
know, or like you should. If you're a beast, you plan towards it. I think, because I'm pretty sure like 6 Piltover with the emblem is broken. Like I'm pretty sure it's like crazy broken
So
strong.
I could potentially play around T-Hex if I see Piltover from the beginning.
Yeah, like you can like even like T-Hex, like not very many items or just double Koro is like super powerful, I think. And like this is Invoker, so you try to play around this and then hopefully, I mean it's hard to unlock volley from your spot, I think. But Nunu is easy. And then so what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
We're there's like the 7 units. I need like 4 invokers, okay. And then if you unlock T-Hex, oh my god. So you have 10 slots, right?
Yeah, 10 with
What
the font on,
okay,
on
you're
8, 10 on 8.
with new. If you don't have the guy, you probably play this, and then you can use Ionia just as like a random splash if it's like on anyone. I guess you could probably even put on the T-Hex. You would try probably
make it an item basically.
Yeah.
The reason I want to activate it just to make it count as an item. Makes sense.
You have so much gold, like and you could like maybe consider rolling a little bit to activate the T-Hex for like enough upgrades if you were to hold it the whole time. But if you don't know you have Piltover until 3-2, it can be very hard. So let's assume you don't have the T-Hex, but just know that that's like an option for you to play to. I guess with this, you're just always playing the Vi as well. I don't even know who are like you're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this is activated.
Eric,
and then and then Terek's just on the board. And like what do we get? What do we get out of doing this? We get 4 Piltover. You could probably Piltover spat this for like a tank item plus like defensive traits. What is actually flexible? So what is core? This is core. I think this is core. This should be core. And then at least Loris is core, I think. So your flex slots are these. Like these you don't have to play. The way you improve your board comes from dropping these for higher quality units. Yeah, because like these, like if you drop your board looks like this, right? Like it's 3 Ionia for free.
Yeah.
And then if you hit legendaries, you improve this board with those legendaries, I think.
I think where I have difficulty, I think is a really good point, is like truly separating the core units from the like units that make your planner but are like replaceable. And I'm wondering like how to, if you have tips on like how to do that, execute it better where you can quickly slot in and out those units, because I think I get really lost when I put together a board that looks fine on 4-2.
Yeah,
but then I start finding good units in my shop. Like I find the Kindred, I find Senna, whatever, and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know what to drop. Even though like you kind of should have the plan around there. Like I feel like I'm looking at like my like, I guess, where do you think your eyes should go to, or should you already have it in your mind like these are the droppable units, you know, such that when you see a Senna and your brain lights up like, oh fuck, I want this on the board, you know immediately like who you're slotting out?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's just like, I think it's what are the weakest / least efficient units on the board, I think. So for example, on like, as a simple example, the Annie board, like the Fast 9 Annie board, at least the one with Zillion, like Wukong's the weakest unit. And then you can just drop the Wukong is like pretty standard. If you
so I guess like whenever you're building a planner, you just know who the weakest unit is. So you like have it in your mind, I guess, who the weakest unit is. The weakest 2 or 3.
Yeah, the weakest like 2 or 3, and like the weakest traits that are being given. So like the weakest traits here, right? Like for the other board is like 4 Pilt is not that good, right? 4 Invoker is not that good because the units are bad, right? So like that's how you like, these are your high quality units, and then Oriana, and the bird and Anivia are useless, right? So knowing that those are, and like Terek's like replaceable, but he's good, right? Like knowing that these are the weakest units on the board with that are also, it's like the weakest units and also the weakest traits, I think, right? Like all of these, like we have all the Giga traits here, I think, other than like missing defender, which you could replace with like you could do a variety of things with defender and like maybe Arcanist, because this is an AP word, right? It's basically that. It's basically looking out for your weakest units and like knowing like when you can drop combinations of units as well, because it might not be worth dropping like only Orion. Like if you end up like here where you're dropping like these stay together pretty often. I think it's like
so it's basically like you would need to find like 2 good units to replace.
yeah, basically
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you or 3 good units, something like that.
yeah.
So you think of it as in like replacing like packages, meaning that you have to have like X number of units.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And like if you unlock volley bear, this changes a little bit too, but not by that much, I think.
Yeah. All right, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And then it's like partly prep. It's prep knowing around the cores. So I don't know if you had the time to watch. I did like a little.
I saw your notes around Setsuko's cores. I didn't get to watch.
Yeah,
But it sounded like you're saying there's like on level 8, which is surprising to me that he actually rolls often on 8.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
it
always
shows
rolls
his
an 8. Almost always. Yeah. He almost always rolls an 8.
Yeah, I need to watch. You have a VOD of it up, right? Of you reviewing his game.
Yeah. It wasn't exactly as I just posted its sim and I talked about like how he rolls around the Noxus board, for example. But like if like the VOD of me review, I don't have a VOD of me talking over it. I can like talk it over and then the VOD will exist. If you want. If you want to do it quickly, that's fine.
If we can do that, yeah, sure, we can do that as well.
All right, so like this is how this board kind of works. Like these guys go together, and then you like, well, okay, let's do like the way I understand this is from like the more standard situation, basically. So the more standard situation is like you have this, you put in an invoker or whatever, or like
I know this core pretty well. Yeah. What is a Noxus backline? Is it so? For me, I found a Noxus backline. It's Draven as AD. I don't know.
He rolls for this on 8. Like he rolls for this on 8, and it's always AP, or like usually AP, or just
Noxus.
like
what is his backline with?
It's like you're trying to. So I mean, it's this core. It's the same. It's what is it? It's this Vi, Seraphine plus Disruptor, plus any Juggernaut, and like sometimes it's like it can be Briar or it can be Nautilus.
So he's willing to play Echo on his board.
No, not Echo. Usually not Echo. If he doesn't have either a Azir or Mel, he just doesn't play a Disruptor on this board. Like here, you like this is core, right? And then you're rolling for the combination of
you always have Taric. I started putting Taric on the board, and my mid game became waste.
Yeah, it's always Taric. It's always Taric if you can. It's one of the Juggernauts, right? Based on like cost and like traits. Worship here.
You'll find some 5 costs, I guess.
Yeah, you'll find some 5 costs, and like
you can slot literally all of them, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. You can slot all of them in, like random Fiddle, random Senna, Mbessa 2, Mbessa 2, Senna. Where is it? Like when you hit Mbessa 2, you're always playing Mel. If you hit Azir, you can play around Azir as well, and it's good on 8. Like 8 is where you want to play around Azir. It's not actually 9. Like 9 is not where you want to play around Azir.
Yeah, it's too late to play around Azir. I have started buying him, and because I noticed, I think I saw some sets of VODs of him still buying it on 9, but it's definitely a lot better if you buy it on 8.
Yeah, exactly. So you can play around these. Sometimes if you like get to both, or like you're like stuck on. If you're on Nautilus, you can play like a random Loris. If you're on Nautilus, you can also play a random Braum. Just to have 2-star frontline is the other important thing, right? Like, when you roll down, you don't want to not have any 2-star like high cost frontline. So like this kind of does the job of this with Nautilus, in your frontline if you need to supplement it, basically. And then backline.
Also does he ever buy Loris or no? Loris is a good tank and can maybe make the board, but
yeah, he actually he sometimes holds Loris. In this line, I don't see him really do it. I think I see him randomly hold Braum, but Braum is kind of low priority because you'd prefer to not be on that kind of front line. He actually knows to skip the Loris in the bilgewater, the bilgewater roll down, and the reason why is because there's actually too many better things to play. So for bilge, it's you always play on this. You're on this for a while. You're always playing
I buy
on this.
Wukong Braum.
Yes, Wukong Braum
is what I buy.
Yeah, Wukong Braum Swain is right. Yeah, that's exactly right. And then like any of the legendaries, right?
Okay.
So
that makes sense. Yeah, because you usually hit a 2-star 4 cost, and I feel like the Loris is like the same as the Nautilus in this. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like these two can be dropped for like Wukong, right? Yeah, I think that's basically it. Plus like the legendaries that can fit. Like this board if you get early Azir, you can even like fit 2 slots for the Azir plus the Shuriman, and it fits. I think like this is one of them where it does fit. I think because like what is the core here, right? Like the core is like MF, any gunslinger will put in Senna, right? But like Graves can be there too. It's a Juggernaut, right? This can be Shiv as well. Shiv is a little better late. It's a Bruiser usually, which is not necessary, but usually you want it, especially if there's item on TK. Then it becomes like basically necessary.
So it's a 6-unit core.
Yeah, exactly. It's a 6.
And this is why
this is a 7-unit core. Yeah, on 9 is a 7-unit core, but like Juggernaut, you don't like one of these. You don't necessarily have to have basically on your board. So yeah, and then like so because there's so many, like you can play this one can also fit Mbessa and Fiddle and like I forgot I wonder if he runs not like he really liked this Mbessa unit. I think on this board I forgot how did he fit Nox. He played a Scion for a few turns. Sometimes.
Oh, as his bruiser.
Yeah. Like sometimes you would play a Scion because
Mbessa is very good on and it gets you in if you really want to get to Mela. And usually on these boards you don't, but I guess if you have AP items.
Yeah, this board you probably would never, but you just can play the Mbessa as like a fine bruiser, I think.
Yeah. The melee 4 costs do feel like sort of 4.2 costs on stage 4.
Stage 4. And then they become very bad later, but yeah. So those are like kind of the shells. So if you see like things that lean you towards playing some things like this, like if you saw like Juggernaut Emblem is actually really good here because it lets you play 4 Jug with the Shiv, because Swain is a good unit, right? It allows you to play this. Like once you like understand the shape of these cores, basically, you can know kind of how to fit this stuff in. So what are like the emblems that would be like usable here? Like Bruiser Emblem is free, Juggernaut Emblem is free for like builds lets you play 5 for a while, which is okay. Gunslinger can let you play 4 depending on the number of slots that you have and like how late in the game is. Warden's a free +1. Yeah, those are the main ones. And then like Noxus is like kind of free on this board too. If you like just put in any Mbessa or you put in like a Scion or something, and it's fine to get 3 Noxus in as well.
Yeah. Oh, I like this. So you have your cores, and then this basically when you have a bunch of emblems, you can kind of fit into the specific core, which is why you're saying it's like the prep is definitely a massive part.
Yeah, exactly. It's like knowing the types of emblems that fit on each of these boards, basically. So just to summarize, like what is it? Bilge is like Wardens, Bruisers. Wardens, Bruisers, like Gunslinger technically. There's no Warden. There's no Warden. Wait, there is a Warden emblem.
You can't craft it, but you can still get it from the thing. And then Jugger.
Yeah, Bruiser.
Jugger, Bruiser. Yeah, I think those are the 4.
Yeah, those are like the good ones here.
You can also use Bilge potentially, but that one is like more like you're playing true like Bilge vert.
Yeah, Bilge is fine. I mean, like you could have a Bilge, right? And then it just gives you a little bit of extra eco like in the mid game, and like that's not useless, right? That would also incline you to lean this way. If you're playing towards like this core, right? So what are the useful ones? Like Noxus can be a free win. Disruptor is good, I think. That's not Disruptor. This is Disruptor. What else? Juggernaut is playable.
Pilt is more questionable, but you could, I guess.
Pilt? Yeah, Pilt.
If you're carrying Seraphine, maybe. I don't. Are there good damage ones for Seraphine? Your forward ever be worth?
It's mana. It's mana. Like there's a mana refund one. Yeah, there's one that gives you a mana refund. That one's really good.
Because you could easily go Seraphine Vi Loris, and that sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Units Seraphine Vi Loris, 2 Juggernaut, whatever. Especially if you had the Fawn, because it gives the Fawn, right? Like this is basically exactly World Rooms prep, basically. Like the Pilt is okay here. What else? Not that one. Not really Bruiser, right? No, you don't want to play Bruiser here. Defender's okay. He plays Briar on this that board, right? You're saying? Yeah, he plays Briar for Noxus sometimes. Arcanist is okay on this board, I think. Like it can just be played on something like it would go on. Arcanist would go on this board compared to any of the other boards, right? Is the big idea. Right? Like Arcanist doesn't go here, or this board, right? So like if you play a board around this, right? What do you care about? Or like what is useful? Like this one you can slot in.
I guess is a good one.
Yeah, exactly. Like that one. Invoker, Bruiser is good here. Invoker is good here. Arcanist isn't easy to fit in. What else? There's no other Arcanist. It's like Felyord is good here. I mean Demacia is bad, and like Demacia is only gonna Demacia. Pilt is also good.
Defender and Warden, I guess, can all kind of.
Yes. Yeah. Pilt, Defender, and Warden. Yeah.
Okay, so you can kind of decide in your core based on Like you can lean your core based on the emblems you have on 2-1, and then also based on what you drop on.
Yeah, and your items and like and your items and how you would naturally play off of them for sure.
Yeah. I think World Runes is the true must. I think it always is a must take, but with Reforger, because so many of these are pans, and the pan ones are so much stronger.
Yep.
It makes it a lot better for sure. But I mean, even then, some of these are.
What was I missing?
Wait,
I
so
was
which ones
missing
are
something.
regions? The region ones are so
The spats are all
bilgewater one
regions.
has no region ones. It's only it's the other two cores are better with region ones, I guess, right? Than the it looks like. It's because like Frel and Ionia are potentially useful, and then the Noxus one you can use Noxus Pilt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like these two more. Yeah, unless you get literal, you would need to get exactly bilge, right?
Bilge.
And then,
Yeah. Which makes sense, I guess. You're not really playing into bilge anyway from not bilge opener.
yeah,
So.
it's just a little bit hard to. It's a little bit hard to play.
Oh, it's hard to proc actually.
Yeah,
it's
hard to proc is the issue. Is it that hard to proc? Oh, it is not easy to proc actually. Like bilge has to be your. You might have to be playing bilge as your 3. I think. Like you would play like. Oh god, is it that hard? It might be that hard. Like say you had like.
Oh, because none of the other units have extra.
Yeah.
I think it's actually almost impossible.
No, it's really hard. You might have to throw it away if you don't have. Or I don't know when. Is there a?
You probably are only allowed to
be a
put
6
bilge
board
in when you cache already, and you're just caching with one emblem, I guess.
Yeah, like
I think all the other bilge units don't help you proc anything, such that like you just would play around the one other emblem.
Yeah, you would want to play this, right? And then it's any Demacia unit, any Ionia unit. Yeah, sure.
The Targon, and then usually once you find a Targon unit, it's like not.
Yeah, you cannot be playing bilge actually. I think.
No, I'm pretty sure you can.
No, you can't. It doesn't fit at all. Okay. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and I guess you're not holding on the bench. It's actually so if you hit a bilge emblem, that's where it's not clear to me how you're meant to play the World Runes. If you hit a bilge emblem, I think what you're meant to do, if you hit a bilge emblem, is you stack a bunch of serpents on stage 2, and then you play 4 rounds of not serpents, of not bilge on 3-1. This is assuming you have a good bilge spot with the bilge +1.
Do you think you have to have cannon for this?
To cash it out? I mean, a lot of it depends on your other emblem, right? Like, I think this is like your default, but the thing is, you're always playing a +1 emblem, such that like I don't think you need this exact. I don't know. It never felt too difficult to me to cash out. I played maybe 3-4 World Runes games now to cash out on if you're starting on 3-1 level 6. But I don't know what the. I was always just playing around, like either the one emblem made it.
Yeah. What was the substitute? Like you could play like a regular board and it was fine, or what?
Yeah, I wasn't playing. I was playing like usually it is around Piltover with a +1 or Void with a +1, and then the one emblem made it easy. I'm trying to. I didn't have defaults. It was always just.
Right.
I just like put together, and then Targon was the last one. So you just had to put together with a 5-unit core. You had to put together 3 regions, right?
Yeah.
And it felt like with usually it was around the. I think it was Piltover with Vi with Zon is one of them, and then Ionia. Yeah, Piltover with Zon. This is if you have a Zon one.
I think the answer is if you're using your emblems, you have to play around 1 unit with 3 regions, right?
Yeah.
Or sorry, with 2 regions.
With 2 regions. It.
There has to be 1 unit with 2 regions, I think.
Yeah, and so it's always a Poppy, Zin, or Vi, basically.
Yeah. Poppy, Zin, or Vi. Yeah, exactly.
The ones that were difficult were Noxus. It's Noxus and Bilge that really fuck you.
Right, because none of those lines don't have any of of all of these, right? Those lines don't have any 2 pieces and or 3. Like they're a 3-piece that doesn't have any duos, basically.
Well, I guess Freljord also fucks you in that sense. There's no multi unit.
Yeah, you would play that around Vi, I think, right? Does that fit?
Around Vi.
Well, like you would play this at, like, does that fit? If you have to play 3 of these, can you fit it? The answer no. It might be no.
If you're Frel Bilge, actually, yeah, Frel Bilge, you might be fucked.
I mean, not Frel Bilge, but like if you're Frel Bilge, you're playing Yordles. Actually, like you're playing straight Yordles to proc it, I think, right?
Like the board we showed earlier.
Yeah, because you have to play it, right? There's like.
Yeah, I think so.
It's
good to know though. It's good to know that if you hit like the ones with no 3-piece, you basically have to play exactly the Ken and Poppy thing.
Yeah. Zon. What the heck? You need Yordle, right? Like Yordle is cheap.
Yeah.
2, 3,
Wait, I think
4,
it's doable.
5.
So you have Frel,
This is a 7-unit board, right? Like you. No, it's not. Oh no, you need to get Yordle in. Yordle's on Yordle Frel, which doesn't exist.
Yordle. Wait, if you do Yordle and Targon, is that enough? If you take out the Blitz and go oh no, you have to hit Zon. If you take out the Blitz, you go Yordle, Targon. Isn't that it? You're good. Yeah, and Targon. Wait, this is fine. This is 4.
1, 2, 3. No,
wait,
you need to put
and
it
Targon.
7. Yeah, Targon, and then you would play a Freljord unit, right?
Oh, this is assuming we have Freljord emblem though. Oh, sorry.
No, it's already factored in.
It's already there. It's already there. Oh shit. Oh, if it's 7, then yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked. Okay, yeah, this is actually so.
No,
I
7
think
is
you have
too
to
late.
You have to do the Yordle.
I mean, just knowing this is really important, right? Like, it's actually like, so if you have, I mean, it's just to summarize it, it's if you have, so the ones where it's unplay, you need.
The unpleasant ones are Noxus, Freljord, and
Bilge.
And Bilge. Yeah, those are the unpleasant ones. And then the good ones are all the other ones are
well,
free.
you had the ones that make it easier to proc, but are kind of worse later, I think. Or like you would want one of the good ones, right? Like the premium ones for procking are Ionia. It's Demacia, right? Demacia and Zon, right? Is that how it works?
I think the other 2-piece ones are also like just a free slot, right? So like the Piltover and the Void. Piltover and Void are also just easy because now you just have a fawn and then you can just do what we were saying earlier. But because like the other ones need 2 slots to activate. These ones in the lower one need I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah, these are just one unit traits.
Top left, you use the 2-piece traits to have 1 unit to activate each, and then the lower one you need 2, and the top right one you just need 1.
Right. 1. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Is this true then for the Zon? Like, wait, we can take a look real quick.
Yeah.
Zon emblem. So you have to play Vi. You're probably playing
Vi plus Piltover.
And Piltover, yeah. You're gonna be playing Poppy most of the time, I think, as well, to try to get in like Yordle as well for free.
And then Targon.
Any Targon.
I think it's it. Yeah, you just play Targon plus Kate, and you're already there.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you're not.
Wait,
you're almost. Yordle and
Yordle Kate, you're there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or like
exactly.
Piltover.
Yeah, this one felt really easy. Yeah.
It's just any Yordle. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You just if you just have this.
Yeah, and if you get lucky and you get 2 of the non-pleasant ones, which is not extremely lucky, you cash on 2/5. And I had that happen to me twice because with 5 units you get to activate it already.
Yeah.
That'd be like if you had Piltover here or Yordle, right? Then you just drop Kate or Lulu.
Oh yeah. If you high roll any of those.
Yeah. The Void can also help, but I think it's especially the Piltover that makes you cash out to
Void.
That makes you cash out on 5. But if you had Void, is it doable to cash out on? If you have Zon Void, I don't think you can cash out on
Void. I think decreases the specificity. I think. But it doesn't decrease the floor.
The number of
the floor of how many units you need.
It's Piltover that really decreases it, I think.
Yeah. Basically, you need to if you have a combination of it doesn't specifically have to be. Wait, you're not even using Demacia here. It's just a decent Juggernaut. You don't have Defender in either. I mean, this is not supposed to be a good board. Like, you'll figure out how to make a good board.
No. You play a shit board. You just cash out.
Yeah. Wait, this is only a Yordle. So this is just 2-piece Yordle is what it is. This is 2-piece Yordle, and then this sticks with this. This is one by itself, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Poppy. Yeah,
it's easy. Wait, no, you get a 5 if you get any twin, right? Because this is 3 already, right? If you get any twin, you play it with a twin. Like this, you twin, right? Like we can put it here. You can twin this. You can twin or duo to decrease specificity, I think. So you can also
it's already cast on 5. Yeah, right. So Void is already good enough. Yordle is good enough.
Yeah, Yordle, Void, Pilt is special. Pilt substitutes this, right? Yeah, Pilt is just a direct substitute to this, and then you play whatever as your. Is it? Yeah, go ahead.
It has to be the other twin, basically. Wait, no, there's no other twin. If you have Piltover, then you have to play 2 units to like you play a twin yourself naturally, I guess.
Yeah, these are the
Or
only
junior.
these are the only twins, right? These are the only twins here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool. All right, so we could do a quick one actually. Wait, so if you had and if there's something else you want to prioritize time wise, you can let me know. But if
Yeah, this is
you
good. We can do like one quick quiz on running
so
through
it's
this. And
two,
then
right? All right, you get these two. What do you do?
I think you're catching this on 6, and you're going Yordle twin plus standard. So this is like, what is this? Poppy Demacia.
Yeah, so this you have to start with this and this. I
It's always
think.
Poppy's in. Yeah, it's Poppy's in, and then you just activate Demacia, Ionia, and are you not already there? Demacia, Ionia, Targon. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
so you would play like this,
Any
whatever.
Demacia units.
Yep. Any Demacia,
Then
any
two
Targon.
Ionia, and then Pop, and then yeah,
Yeah,
Targon.
2 Ionia
Okay.
units. Does this
Targon.
help you at all? It doesn't,
I think it's
right?
just the order.
Well, it means the useful thing is it means you don't have to unlock Kennen. That's the useful thing. Because you have that's the only useful thing here. Because normally you would play Kennen in this slot as one of the Ionias, which doubles as your Yordle. That's all that this does. Like if you have useless plus Yordle, that's what it does, right? Like useless plus Yordle means you
you don't have to unlock it, which is a big deal. It's a big because by 3-1 it's not easy to unlock it. It's pretty hard.
It's not. It's like you have to have like very early Yordle, right? Or like early. Yeah, it's It's a big deal. So just know that this cashes out into this, and then it's knowing that you play off the other two is the other piece of knowledge, right? Like your comp is supposed to be geared around the other two you have, because these don't. Wait, you could play into bilge, but I just think it's bad to.
It's very difficult because how are you going to put together this board and have bilge on your bench?
Yeah, it probably doesn't happen.
Do what I was saying earlier, which is really hard to play bilge stage 2, but have these units all kind of ready, which is impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible. I think you just throw it away and play around whatever you cash out. And I think the other two cores are both AP cores, right? So you just know that you're meant to make AP items most of the time. Right? Yeah, they're both AP cores, so you play around AP items most of the time, and you will use those to help you just fit in more traits.
They're both AP cores. The only AD core is the Ionia one. Potentially.
Oh yeah, Ionia.
The Noxus core and the bilge core.
Yeah. Ionia, you could play.
Both
you could play
actually,
Yunara. You're right. Yeah, you can play Yunara on that core. Yeah, like this fits in. Like this slot's in here basically. Like this is very adjacent to this. You would just play the Ash, and this fits. Okay, yeah. If you play AD, it would have to be this. If you play AD here, there's like not a good AD back. Like I guess you could play Kindred, but you kind of need to have the Kindred or the Draven would be your plan, I guess.
Yeah, Draven is fine, but you have to be from ahead because you're definitely gonna lose.
You won't be ahead though. Like you're like rolling on it.
I guess with this board you won't be from ahead. Yeah. With this augment.
Yeah. Even if you'd be rolling on 8 with a Fawn, I guess you'll just hope you hit one of the 5 costs, and then it's good, I think.
Yeah, your odds aren't that favored, but I do think that if your board is really good, even the Draven can be stable.
Yeah, the Draven's damage output is good. Yep. Yeah. All right. Cool. That's World Runes prep.
We can review my other World Runes game and evaluate it from with this knowledge now that we have.
Yep.
With this prep that we have. So the spot looks like this on 3-7.
Okay, Piltover. You have Piltover, Zon, Void. So this. Okay,
this is a very open core. Okay, the only thing I'm using here is Piltover, right?
Yeah, you already rolled. What round is this? 3-7. Okay.
It's 3-7 that I'm going long. Is why
that makes sense. What the hell? Okay, so what is usable here? You have a Belveth too, which like I think is reasonable to have, and like you would have Rift held here. Oh, this is actually. Isn't this actually like Void?
This is its own core.
Void. I mean, you would never play around this normally because of its meta position right now, I think. But I'll tell you what I think. I think you play one of the pilts. Which pilt is it? It could be either Seraphine or Vi, I think. What the? Oh, you have Zon. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Rift. I think you have about the right core actually. The Wukong should be subbed out for Rift. You're playing around Invoker. I think what
I just
can
found these units.
yeah,
I don't know what I meant to.
yeah,
I'm
wait.
super lost. In all these
Alright.
games, I'm
No,
extremely
no,
lost.
yeah. Okay, so here you have. What did you start with? Just out of curiosity, if
Let's
you
go
know.
back. Yeah, we can go back. Void Zone.
Okay, so you start Voids on. Voids on. Okay, so you start Voids on. You proc it, and then you cash out. What are the other two? It's
Any
Piltover.
Yordle does it for me.
I cashed it on
It's a Yordle.
Yeah, I leveled to 6 really early with going long, so I
Yeah.
cashed it like pretty early.
Pilt plus Demacia.
Oh,
right?
I can actually play Piltover.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you have these. You were playing Void early, so I mean.
Yeah, which is why I have Herald.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. So I think, bro, this is the Swain core, dude. I'm pretty sure.
It's just Swain, but you have you can put Scion, I guess.
Like, this is-
if you wanted to activate Noxus.
No. I don't think you care about Noxus. I'm pretty sure this is exactly the Singe board. I think, and then your carries are like some combination of Seraphine, Warwick. Like you don't play around Singe because that guy is terrible, right? But you can play around Warwick if you have the Vitu as a possibility.
Malzahar can actually make this.
Yeah,
No, I guess
Malzahar goes on the board.
if you play Belveth, you can put Malzahar on this board, right?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
And you can activate both Belveth and Herald, which is pretty good actually.
Yeah, Bella's good. Like you probably just like Ginsu Bell never hurt anyone. You go this.
I'm actually down to have this, even though you don't play Singe, the Singe core, which we all already know if you've played PvE.
Yeah, that's like it's this kind of board, right? This is the trait core basically, and then we have no Zon units yet. Why did we play the Zon? Oh, we played it because of the Singe. I mean, you could. It's not hard to unlock him. You could use him as like a trait bot, I guess. Like this you would normally play this, right? Is what it would actually be. And then what was the last song usually? Oh, Mundo. Oh yeah, Mundo.
It was by Echo before. Sorry, by Nigo before. But if you already have Piltover activated, then you don't have to do
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you would have 2 more slots normally. So you could play. You have Pilt though. So you have Pilt here, and okay, what's actually what units are actually good here? Like this unit's good. This unit's good. This unit's okay. You could do.
You're also
this
allowed
for
to
a bit.
click. You're allowed to click. If you have items for it, I think Kaisa. What? Instead of Belveth Malzahar, you're allowed to click Kaisa a cog, right?
Yeah. Kaisa Cog's good. I'm pretty sure, and you actually have the item. I'm pretty sure you have the items right there, right?
I have a rage. I can literally make Rage Blade Gunblade.
Yeah. Like Kaisa.
The thing is, you have to unlock Kaisa. Is what makes it very hard, I guess. But
wait, is it hard? It's minus a life. I don't think it's difficult, but it's like
that's true. That's true. If you really wanted to, you could.
Yeah, you just lose a life for it. I mean, honestly, what is that thing called? You could even play the bell still.
Yeah.
1, 2. I mean, this is only 7 units, right? So like, wait, this is 7 units, and you just play the Mals. Like, I think you would play for something like this. I think.
This is 9 units. This is 9.
This is 9. Oh yeah, this is your 9. Well, you have a fawn, right? Like it would just be.
You have a fawn. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you fit in 6 void, 3 the thing that you can.
Oh wait, your void is actually good. You can actually play 6 void.
Yeah, you can play 6 void without any of the trash units, basically, right? Like this unit's. This is a twin. This unit's good. This unit's pretty good. This is good with Seraphine, and this is good, right? So like these 5 units are good.
And the reason, and I guess the Mundo and Singe activate traits and give you an item in the form of Zon. I guess you wouldn't mind playing this if you had the Zon emblem. It's like you'd have to have Void and
like Zon emblem kind of does it, but like it doesn't have to be these, right? I think it could like easily, if you have a Noxus emblem, right? Like then this is just good. What is it like this unit is fine. Like this unit's fine. It activates Slayer, and then you just play a Bruiser, then just play any Bruiser, and it's fine.
Yeah, Wukong, whatever.
Yeah, like Void. I think Kaisa's in a balanced state where you can play her like this, right? I think it's actually like fine.
I haven't tried with AD. I really believe in the AP. I don't know how much I believe in the AD.
Yeah,
I don't.
I mean, wait. Yeah, I mean, in that spot you have Ginsu Sword, but yeah, I agree with the AD. I mean, you just make tempo items, I guess, and try to make something work. Just know that Void actually. I mean, AD can go here if you don't believe in it, right?
That's true. Actually,
and like as like just not IE. Even IE would be okay. But yeah, like
you actually can like vertically, yeah, because you got to drop one of the shitters. This is good to know.
Yeah, and it's like if you ever have Pilt, like Pilt and Void isn't that rare. Like it's. Do you get 2 more regions? It's 2 more regions, right?
Yeah, they're guaranteed regions.
Yeah, just know that you're reforging. What is it? You're just reforging the useless ones that are not on your line. Like Bilge is almost always useless, and Demacia is almost always useless.
Yeah.
Based on what you're playing, and then like Yordle is almost always useless as well.
Yeah. Okay, this is a really good prep already.
Yeah.
So in this spot, yeah, we would have ideally tried to angle. Yeah. Yeah. It would just be that exact course.
Just knowing that Void enables this, and knowing that Void enables this, and that Void is adjacent to Noxus and Zon if you want it to be, basically. And the Zon is an item, and like if you have whatever like Morello, you can put it on. The Morello would have just straight gone on the Singed, I think, and then that would have been fine.
Yeah. I guess the Zon could even go in the like if it's AS, right? It can go in the Kaisa or the Bel'Veth, and it's
like, and it's fine. Especially Bel'Veth, because it gives DR as well. Especially like it's a good half item for Bel.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. I think I have one. Given how much time we have, one last game where like I have tons of slots.
Sure.
This is a weird game. I don't know if it is correct to try to fast. We can look through it. Like I don't like delaying 9 when a lot of the lobby is playing 9, but my spot was so insane. Second player, it was a 92 with a not bad board.
Yeah. No, wow.
On 5-1. So I decided to fast 10, but then now I have infinite slots. It is back in theme infinite slots, and I don't know how to fill the slots.
Right. Okay. So I'll talk
I get
through. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I assume you agree that this is a plausible fast 10 if you're trying to play like towards Giga Cap.
Yeah, it's a plausible fast 10. I agree.
I mean, in many spots it doesn't make sense to because everyone is taking all the 5 costs anyway. But I think here I got lucky and everyone dies by 5-7, so it's like it ends up being justified.
Yeah.
So my spot now is this, which I don't know if it's actually a good spot, but for winning the game, it probably is if you're really good because I have a lot of gold.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could have won if you wanted to. You could cash out round wins on stage 5, right? Probably.
Yeah, definitely. So the spot is this, I guess. Before I start rolling, we can think through like what to do, what I meant to.
Yeah. Okay. So, looking at this, I think your easiest course of action is. This is not a bilge board, right? The bilge board is justified by having the items, basically. So this is not a bilge board. This is clearly a board that's going to play off Kindred, ideally. Assuming you can hit that.
Yeah, Kindred or Sen. Yeah.
Oh, so here you're going for Silas. If you are going for Silas,
rolling a 9 is better. Is what I realized because I never hit the Jarvan. So I am going for it, but I'm Jarvan, 1 Jarvan.
If you're 1 Jarvan on 10, I'm pretty sure you don't play for it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I was just like, I mean, I was gonna sell this and this anyway, and like just in case I find it, but like you're not gonna find it.
Yeah. Okay. So I think here, you should. I think on 10 you're snap selling all like most of the units on the board. I think you're selling TF, Wukong, Ornn after you cash, GP, Briar, and Shen basically instantly. I think, and I think with the like recognition that you're rolling on 10, you just snap sell the Jarvan, and you just snap sell the Jarvan, the Lux pair, and the Garen is like one approach that you can take. You just snap sell them, and then you can
just ignore the odds of finding Garen or finding Jarvan, which is for practicality, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know? Is your Piltover good? Do you know?
It was AP, which is why I didn't like it because I'm AD.
Okay, yeah. So I think you would clearly like just be playing Darius. What is it? Darius, Nico. Yeah, you would try to play around Darius, Nico,
Draven, right?
Yeah, Darius, Nico, Draven. The Embesa probably gets replaced by a better unit, but you still play Fiddle. And then the board just kind of fits in together, assuming there are Swains that you can hit, right? If there are Swains, I mean, I see 3 Swains and 3 Shyvanas here, but like, if there's only 3 of each out, I think it's okay. And you took
on 10. This is let me see. So on 10, this is.
So it's Draven, Kindred for sure. Assuming we can hit them.
Draven, Kindred. Always play Senna, Swain.
If you realize that there's not enough good ins, you can unlock Set and TG the Set as well.
Oh, that's true. You can always unlock Set. Which is like not if you have TG.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think
this is Mel. It's always Mel, and then either Azir or Seraphine. If you think Seraphine is If you think your Piltover is bad, you would just play Azir, and then you're allowed to play you're allowed to justify more units in the backline. I think. So yeah.
Oh, this already gives you so many units. Oh, okay. So this is why am I 4 Noxus? Oh, I mean, not that it matters.
It's because you're playing Draven and Darius. It's because you're playing Draven and Darius, and Mel. But I think Quick Striker justifies its position on the board. If anything,
and Tarek here, I guess.
Yeah, Tarek is like this board should probably always play. You always play Fiddle. Wait, is this 10? Oh,
this is 10. So I guess you could. What do you end up dropping?
I'm pretty sure you don't have to play Darius or Nico. You just drop Darius and Nico and replace it with 2, and then you can play Fiddle. What is there any? Is there one more splash?
Yeah, Fiddle. Yeah, I like that.
It would be Fiddle set 2, I think. Is this 10? This is 9.
Yeah,
right?
now it's 10.
Now
it's 10. Now it's 10.
Yeah, Fiddle set 2.
Okay, I like this. I like this. Yeah. So you have and I guess if you don't have Mel unlocked, you will, but if you don't have Mel unlocked, you go
like Seraphine.
That's when you put the 2 defenders in, I guess. Yeah. Or Seraphine. Yeah, Seraphine. I guess you go Seraphine, Azir, and then you can bring back the Vi.
Yeah,
Nico,
you can bring back the Vi Nico. You can bring back the Darius Nico, or you can just put or you can put Ambessa 2 on the board and it's fine. I think it's reasonable.
Oh, true with the Fiddle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I was running out of slots because I just didn't have this. I didn't have the peripheral units, the set.
Yeah.
I don't think I was looking at Azir. Let's see what I actually did. I think I pre-sold this turn to make it easier.
It's right to greed Ornn here. Ornn can be agreed for a turn. It's fine. Tarek, Senna, yeah. Oh, you just prep the board. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm rolling on next. I don't want to overlevel, but I just want to make my prep easier.
Yep.
And then let me see what I skip.
Yeah, it's just knowing that the knowledge here that makes. I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen is your roll down is harder to do because you don't know that you should be dropping 2 defender at a certain threshold. Like when you hit enough quality units, you drop 2 defender on this board.
Oh, I ended up just putting all 5 girls on the board because I didn't know what to play. So I even have what people are saying in chat, Raptor is if you hit the Annie, I would rather play on the Annie than the Mel, which I think I don't know if you agree with that, but
what are your items?
I could keep the Mel on the board for Noxus and Disruptor, but put these items on the Annie. But I also didn't think the items are that good in general.
I mean, they're not that good on either. They run almost the same set of items.
So I ended up on this board. And the Ornn is dead.
I mean, that's not what is it? Yeah, whether or not you play, I think you almost got to the same thing, right?
Yeah, I just didn't play. I think I didn't hit Kindred is what happened.
Oh, no Kindred. Yeah, that's not good. What the?
Yeah, I think I had 0, which is not uncommon if you're playing this way because
it's not
there's so many.
Someone will be carrying Kindred. Kindred's very good, yeah.
But I didn't buy 1 Kindred, so part of it's
my fault. You skipped the Kindred.
I skipped 1, yeah. We can analyze why my execution fucked up my Kindred. It's because I'm holding on to the.
Wait, if you have Annie too, the Tarek won't be on the board. I think like that one is important to know. Like if you
have Annie too,
unless you're willing to drop the Mel and the Azir, if you have Annie too, you won't have the slot for the Tarek, I think.
Oh, I bought an extra Mel. That's why I fucked my execution. Okay, extra Mel and then.
Oh, extra Mel. Oh, yeah, no extra Mel.
How do you? It's kind of hard to not buy extras though.
No, it's just realizing what you have 2-star. I don't know. In my mind, in my mind, there's an accessible compartment where if I think about it for a second, I know I have
you're
the 2-star.
Upgraded.
Yeah, I know I have upgraded.
Waste bench slot.
Or
I also don't put a unit on the board. If I put a unit on the board, I have a bench slot again. So
yeah.
I guess I just use my W hotkey. It's something to do. Okay.
Yeah. You bought a list.
Wait, what?
There's a list on the bench.
Why is there a list on my bench?
Okay, yeah, that one shouldn't be. You're holding.
No, it's an orb. It's
another orb incident.
Is it?
Well, yeah, you hold. It's there during your roll down.
Instantly.
Wait, either it's. Yeah, you hovered it. Oh, you tried to sell it. It's just there.
Where did that come from?
It came from the. You got another orb dropped on you, right? Yeah,
Oh, it gets a delayed orb. You see that?
Yeah, the delayed blue orb. Yeah. No, there's a
What
blue
the
orb.
fuck?
Wait, is
Where's the blue orb that I get?
no, it's
So I take
there.
this orb,
Yeah,
this gray one.
yeah. And then there's a blue orb that drops about now.
Oh,
There.
I don't see it. I
He
think.
doesn't see the blue orb, and then
Holy
he
fuck.
gets his
Okay, okay.
Lissandra
It
stuck
really
on
is
his
just like a really clear. All the orbs have some delayed component to them as well. Like the Mundo blocks my vision of the fucking.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
Mundo ghost
yeah.
blocks the vision of my fucking list. And I'm like, God, that thing's disappearing. But then now this list is there. I think
Yeah.
in this split second of turn, I should like truly. I thought I was already getting better at clearing orbs.
Yeah.
So execution notes.
I mean, it's better, but sometimes the shadow orb gets your ass.
Yeah, execution notes. Truly clear all orbs, even with delay. And then what else do we do? We said keep in mind what you already have upgraded.
Yeah, keep in mind what you have upgraded. Know which set of 2 units, or like set of 2 or 1 units are best to drop if you hit legendaries, because yeah, if you hit a legendary that's strong enough to justify putting it on the board, like just know, because like there's like infinite, like there's like a variety, like a pretty big variety of like 2 unit combos that work. If you unlock set, it's like set plus anything, set plus kindred on that board, for example, set or like Annie plus Tibbers is also good on the board, right? Knowing that on that board you don't need 2 defender is important to know. Like just like that I knew, because if you run 2 disruptor without the Seraphine in the back, like the 2 defender is not nearly as good. Like the defender is a good reason to get in Piltover, and if you don't run,
you're saying if you're not playing Seraphine, then that's when defender is not as useful.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. That's actually worth writing down already. Yeah, I agree with that, because the units are just not good enough anymore at that point.
Mm-hmm.
If no Sarah to defender, not as good. I guess with the Darius, it makes it more. But even then, the other defender is also shit.
Yeah, the
like,
defenders both bad. Like they don't justify anything on the board. I think like the only situation where they do justify themselves is when you're playing a Silas, right? But then you'd play Nico Silas for 4 or
it's gonna be Nico Silas.
Yeah, it'd be Nico Silas on these boards a lot of the time if you're not running the Seraphine in the back.
Yeah. What else do I fuck up in my execution? I do one more thing. Oh, I don't put a unit on the board.
Yeah, no unit on board.
Yeah.
How do you start the round 9 out of 10? It was a post combine, right?
Wait, is that what happened?
Oh no, yeah, wait, whoa.
How did I get the 9 out of 10?
It's 2 fiddles, you hit the 3rd fiddle, I think, right? Wait, what is the 2? Yeah, it's the 3rd fiddle.
It's a pre-combine. Fuck me, it's a pre-combine.
Wait, so what should be on the board instead there? You don't have the unit yet. I don't think you have the unit that should be there.
Do I get a fiddle from... because
you're rolling during neutrals, which is good.
Yeah. So I guess if you want to avoid having to even think about this, you have to not put a pair on the board.
Yeah, but then you have to sell the unit off the board. I guess if you're aware of that, it's fine.
Yeah, you may not have the slots already. Yeah, it's actually kind of difficult. So then I think you just have to as soon as you see your 9 out of 10, just use your W hotkey to put something.
W is good for the bench space.
Good. Okay, and is that it? Let me get to see the rest of that. I'm pretty sure that's mostly it. Yeah, because I would have bought that Kindred for sure.
Sure, whatever. Extra Annie.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just truly no Kindred, which is... It's not fine, but like you can still kind of make it work, I guess.
You can still win the game, right? I think.
Yeah.
Beat
okay.
That.
So then, what would have been that? Tarek is probably better than this Ornn, and then... Are we happy with this board overall?
This board is fine. Tarek 2 is better than the Ornn 2 for sure, because there's not going to be this many rounds left in the game, I think.
Yeah.
He got a stun. That's not good.
Yeah, he has some charm. I was like, what the fuck is a CC? So I lose to the CC, but I survive. And then I think I beat him this time without the charm, but I lose to someone else.
What do you get outcapped by?
So here is the question: like with these items now, am I meant to itemize Annie? And I think the answer is yes.
I think so.
But
yeah, and then you're supposed to hodge the Senna, yeah.
Hodge the yeah, for sure.
Oh, this is fine too.
Yeah, just double mana, triple like the tier goes
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
on the
yeah.
end.
If you
Yeah,
cared only about the mana gen, I think the GS might be better.
For AS.
20
yeah, I can
AS,
see
yeah.
it. And I lose to this guy, and this guy's board is. I think my positioning was also good. I lost. I mean, his board is also very good.
Did you get ascended on?
No. The question is, would we expect to lose here? My DPS felt lacking because I'm not like I feel like Senna DPS is like not amazing as so like I don't know. My DPS felt like not as good as his.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's true, but like my fiddle ult goes on his back line. The Tibbers even got an extra cast, but actually not. It's close, but I mean it's really close, I guess. Because his setup was also worse than mine. Because I have a second win. He does.
Did anything egregious happen? Can you play it one more time?
Yeah. My
Your
Swain
Swain
cast.
casts.
My fiddle is in a good
Your Tibbers
spot.
cast,
My
Fiddle's
Trevor
good.
gets an extra cast.
And your mana doesn't come fast enough.
My last Mel cast doesn't go off. I think it did. The last.
It
Oh,
did go
does,
off.
does.
It went off.
It did.
Oh, it's really
Because my board is
close.
way more expensive, right?
Your
than
board's
his.
way more expensive.
Look at the damage.
So why do you
charts.
lose? I mean, I assume the Zillion is just better in these long fights than Mel.
How much? I don't see his.
You don't
damage
check it,
chart,
yeah.
Annoyingly enough. The Zillion is better than the Mel in these long fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has pretty good items for the Zillion too.
Yeah.
The Zillion.
No, this is like max good Zillion in long fights, I think.
Also, I'm pretty sure if I'm Tarek 2 over Ornn, I win. Because there's so much
Yeah,
HP in my board.
Tarot 2 over
Okay.
Ornn, you would win. You would win.
The Ornn is not justifying the slot, and the Annie is like, without items, is barely justifying the slot, I think.
Yeah. Like, I think this fight... Okay, wait. This long fight, the Annie's better for sure as well.
Oh, yeah, just the burn. Oh, okay. The longer you expect the fights to last, the better your lane is. You just start to itemize the Annie more and more, basically.
Yeah, I agree.
He's also Tarek, and I'm not.
Yeah, he's Tarek and you're not, and you're
Tarek
like
and I'm not.
2/3
Ornn,
AP.
but, like,
You're 2/3 AP, yeah.
After I saw your notes, I think this is after this game, I started putting Tarek on the board more, and my scores immediately started going up. You just always put this guy on the board.
Yeah. Tarek is broken for sure. All right,
Especially
I gotta run for another one, but hope you found that helpful, and then I'll post it.
Yeah, that was great.
All right,
All right.
GG's.
Thanks, man.
Catch you later. No problem. See ya.
Later. Peace.